Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Plays a delicate ball. Gnabry. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gnabry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's a throw. And here's Mbappe. And here's Chiesa. There is from Ribéry. Just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack. But he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers. Yeah, real chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Chiesa! Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hernandez.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Hernandez. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He can run onto that. Now it's Thuram. He's through, now is he in?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Chiesa. McAllister. Hernandez. And it's Messi. He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. That's just...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Ribéry. Out of play for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Big header! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
DiMarco. He's in plenty of space here. Gnabry. And he's there to clear it. McAllister. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Hit into the middle.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Arsenal have their third corner. Ribéry with the short one. That's good play. Ribéry fires it in low. Jamaica are looking to go forward now. Now it's McAllister. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
McAllister out towards the flank. Fired deep towards the back post. So their fourth corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Scholes, Thuram, Adams did well to stay calm there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
"75 minutes played.
Jamaica merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Oh, that's fabulous. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to
Number 9,
turn to their benches.
Julian. Coming on the field,
He can get that clear.
David Villa. Number 18, Joshua Kimmich. Substitution.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Always onto this. And it's Ribéry.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That has not gone well. McAllister. That is ended up in no man's land.
Has been indicated.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. So that's it. It is all over. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling
Hello,
this lot.
everybody, and
Without a
welcome
doubt,
to
it is the
today's
week's
match.
most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So it's down to business here. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Has a go! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So, a breakthrough already. Foot in. Oh, that's fabulous. David Villa! Oh, he's been caught napping.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Chooses to go back. Decent hit! And again the keeper stands strong. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest.
Arsenal
A sporting
against
event
Colo
which has
Colo.
magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Xavi Simons was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Ribery. He's in space and looking for options. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma.
Mbappe! Has another go! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Valverde. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Colo Colo look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Simons. Burn. Played out towards the right wing. Valverde gets over and intercepts. And he's managed to get free. Chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
He's had a shot! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Colo Colo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Chiesa. Threads one in. Drives it in. He's got full. And the ball's come loose here. Xavi Simons has found the net here, of course. Valverde. Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge.
And now,
At half-time,
please turn
it's one
towards the
each.
screen for a special presentation featuring
So in
our
they come
guest
for the break with
performers
nothing
today.
to separate them. The
Substitution
score
for
1-1.
Arsenal, number 15, Chiesa. Coming on
Colo
the field
Colo
is
kick off the second
number
half.
7, David Villa.
That's a little off target. Simons. Van Dijk. Ribery is firing after that one. Messi. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Can he finish? There it is! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Colo go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
The attendance for
They
this
want to be
match
quick
was
here. It's breakaway time.
70,987.
Colomboani. Muscular approach does pay off here. David Villa. He's had it taken off him. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And Ribery! It's off target and by quite a way.
Arsenal just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Xavi Simons. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. That's an excellent interception. Griezmann. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Arsenal are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Ribery. Decent hit! He scored! They have stolen level at the last! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
All square again into the dying minutes.
There will be 3
Credit
minutes
where
added
it's due.
time.
This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Up for a header! They've got to be quick to recover this. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much
Hello,
riding on it,
everybody,
but
and welcome
it is
to
equally
today's
clear
match.
and very visible that there is
Against
much pride
Netherlands.
around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Great chance! And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold, who's real chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Kaká, he's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ball's gone out of play. Out again for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gnabry. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Belletti. Now it's Ribery. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Good effort from distance. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Rafinha. He's found a way through. And he's got his cross in. Bayer deals with it effortlessly. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking for the runner. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Very nicely done. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Now it's Rafinha. Look at the space here. And now they can clear their lines. Now then, the ball's come loose. Chiesa!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save. Footballing width usually identifies with running.
Pedri! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited and they need filling, and fast.
And it's half-time here. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains
Please
goalless.
report to the staff room immediately.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Arsenal may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
Arsenal head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game.
For Arsenal.
Neither team any
Number
further forward than they were when they started out.
Rafinha. Number 22.
And we're underway again.
Gnabry. Coming on the
Arsenal
field.
have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Pedri does well to stand firm and defend it. Beckham. And it's Neymar. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Kaká. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Olise. The Netherlands deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, it really should. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Just too much on that. And they've got rid. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Kaká. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Goalkeeper's ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Chiesa. Belletti. David Villa. Chiesa.
Arsenal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Belletti. He's played it back. Olise. Oh, super ball. Now it's Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here. Now there's a fine ball. An uncompromising challenge.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now here's the delivery.
The Netherlands truly seem to be...
And there goes the final whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Your reflections then, Jim?
Arsenal can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Please look at the screen for information on
Well,
how
thanks
to
to
find your
Jim.
way
We
around
both
this
wish you
stadium.
a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody, and
Without a
welcome
doubt, it
to
is the
today's
week's
match.
most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Great hit! It's their first effort on goal.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Messi plays it short. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. Shot could be on. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Sancho. And that has been clubbed away. And that's been won straight back. And back to the goalkeeper. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot. And he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and the speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He won't be happy with that one. Now that's well seen too. Goulet. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Chance for the header! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Defending of the desperate variety. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Hernandez is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Beckham tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. McAllister. Nicely weighted ball. Pass is just off target. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
In with a header! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Ribery.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And claimed it back swiftly. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Arsenal head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Great work on the overlap. Goes in for the header! David Villa finds himself offside. Sancho. That's really well cleared. Vinicius Junior.
The
Your
attendance
impression
this
so
match
far,
was
Jim?
They're ahead, but they're
71,898.
not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Sancho. Very nicely done. Pinches it off him. Deftly away. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Ribéry! It's loose now and they want to get it back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Ribéry. Throw in. Hernandez. No, that's been intercepted. He can get that clear. David Villa. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Santos really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Back into the middle. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And surely now, the result beyond doubt. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application.
Mbappe! Oh, the ball's shot at goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Alexander-Arnold should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Ribéry. And out it comes again. And he's there to retrieve it.
2 added minutes has been
Confirmation
indicated.
that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Beckham. Guardiola. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough
Please
in the
join
eyes
me
of
in
their
wishing all
people.
the best to members
Mbappe
of our
taking
fan
in the
club
accolades, having
celebrating
been
their
named
wedding
man of the match,
anniversary today.
and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.